In recent weeks, the St Martin's Anglican Church in Campbelltown said farewell to their minister, Reverend Canon Mara Di Francesco. The member for Hartley, Vincent Tarsi, the member for St James Stevens and I were very privileged to be able to attend the final service. It was indeed the morning after the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III, and it's fair to say that weekend were two significant Anglican services which all of the congregation were appreciative of participating in. And I think it's a sign of how highly regarded Reverend Canon Mara was, that despite the late night many of the congregation had the night before, every single one of them was in attendance to recognise the long and worthy contribution that Mara has made to our local community. Indeed, St Martin's Church, I'm sure, will be served well by other ministers in the years ahead, but it is to Reverend Canon Mara's credit the way in which her congregation will miss her. Another local congregation that will miss their current minister when she conducts her last service in the weeks ahead is the Athelstan Uniting Church. Reverend Linda Driver has done a wonderful job in my local community. Indeed, the establishment of Messy Church at the Athelstan Uniting Church every quarter is one of my kids' favourite things to do. And when we go to Messy Church on a Sunday afternoon, they are absolutely, they're always delighted by the stations that are set up by the volunteers. But Linda Driver, I think, is one of the most engaging ministers that I've ever seen, and indeed we'll miss her from our community. I'm sure that she'll do tremendous work for the Uniting Church across South Australia in the years ahead, and I look forward to the work that she'll do in those other opportunities, but we also thank her for her service to the Athelstan Uniting Church community.